Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And listen, I was actually done making videos for the day, but I was in my bed watching Queen of the South. I'm on season 5, episode 3, I think. Almost done with 3. Girl, when I tell you Marcel Dumas, the guy, that thing's so fine. The black dude, his character was named Marcel. He owned one of the bars in New Orleans. Oh. Girl, that thing is so fun. All right, anyway, this is what I want to talk about real fast. And then we're going to get into some other things. When it comes to Aryn Drake Lee and Jesse Williams, let's just take out what she did for this man, right? Again, I think a lot of people, to me, how I feel is I think a lot of people look at Aryn like this gold-digging groupie who poked holes in a condom and had some kids by a basketball player or some rich person so she could get a check every month, right? Not really knowing, that this woman has a very impressive resume, not knowing that she was probably foolish at once upon a time and took care of this man while he chased after his dreams. Let's just put all of that to the side and just talk about just the child support. Child support, first of all, it goes off your income. And then depending on the state that you live in, it does have a cap. So, for example, if you live in Texas, you probably won't get a lot of child support, even if your man is like a multimillionaire or if the woman is a multimillionaire, right? You probably won't get a lot of child support. Remember when Tristan, that was one of the reasons why Tristan had got upset because old girl, he was telling her, you might as well take this little $70,000 I'm going to give you because when you file in Texas, you're not going to get a lot. Because people who get child support in Texas, they don't get a lot. Especially when you start to compare how much people get in California or New York, right? So it's based off of your income. And then, of course, it's also based off of the state that you live in and then those laws according to child support within that state. Then also, it goes according to your lifestyle. Okay, now this is what I've read before. It goes according to your lifestyle. I think it's hard for a lot of people to wrap their head around that a child could need $40,000 a month to live. Because the truth of the matter is, again, I do believe that Jesse and Aryn, they don't live this fabulous over-the-top lifestyle. When I do think of kids who exceed $40,000 a month, it would be like Blue Ivy, those twins of Beyonce's, North, Chicago, some, right? Because I'm thinking about security detail, all of that stuff. So they probably clear $40,000 a month just on security for their kids, right? Do I think that Aryn spends $40,000 a month for her children? No. But I've also read that somebody said in the comment that they read that a lot of that money that they saw goes into a trust for the kids, Aryn and Jesse's kids. So child support also goes according to your lifestyle, which means if you and your kids and this man live this way over here, when y'all split or divorce, those kids are going to maintain that same lifestyle over here at their mama's house. Right? So if over here, y'all were going on, a trip during the Christmas break, a trip during Thanksgiving break, 10 trips in the summertime. Those 10 trips in the summertime is still going to happen over here, even though mommy and daddy are split or divorced. Like the same lifestyle is going to happen. If they're living in a $1.5 million house over here, those kids will have the same lifestyle. I don't think a lot of y'all be taking that into consideration. So y'all just look at it as though, y'all know kids need $40,000 a month, because most people don't receive $40,000 a month in child support. Let's just keep it honest, and it's not me being funny, because the most I received in child support was like $125. Y'all not living the same lifestyle. So I think that's why it's hard for you to even think that these kids could use this amount of money, or these kids lived a certain lifestyle because you don't live that. Your kids don't live that. The most you probably get in child support is probably a couple $100s a month. And y'all fussing and cussing over that because let's just be for real. Girl, no tea, no shade. These niggas don't make a lot of money, which means your child support payments ain't a lot. So I think that's the reason why some of y'all be so confused or happy. Like, girl, you better go get, like, I've seen so many women in the comment section ecstatic that now, girl, you better go get you a job. Now it's time for you to go to work. Girl, like, y'all low-key be on some hating shit. Like, y'all really do. Again, really not even knowing, or probably maybe you do know and just don't care. Like, y'all treat this, and I think I get so, it aggravates me because y'all, like, it's one thing if this woman was a real groupie who poked holes in the condoms just for a check, or condom just for a check, right? Then I could see y'all saying that. But girl, that's not even that woman's story, right? Like, and then I think another thing that bothers me is that y'all are so quick to call this woman out of her name, whether it's bitter or she's a gold digger, right? And y'all have yet to say anything about Jesse. But that's, again, how people are always going to defend a man. I don't see y'all calling Jesse sorry and lazy and stupid for quitting. How much he was getting paid at Grey's Anatomy? $1 million job a year, right? To go make $1,600. I don't see y'all calling him a fool. It's just, oh, now you're going to have to go get you a job. I don't know if the woman work or not. I know she worked in real estate or something like that before. Like, it's just weird to me that I think a lot of people, because again, we don't live those same lifestyles, that y'all can't wrap in your brain, because the only thing you really can use your child support for is just for a couple of Nikes and a couple of t-shirts. When the truth of the matter is that child support is going to go to that household, right? You're that $300 you get in a month, that $150 can't go towards your household. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why it's hard. And then when I see these men who like, y'all not even paying y'all child support, and y'all don't even have, I'm trying to be nice. Like, I'm not trying to be mean because I don't want nobody to think like, oh girl, you talking like you got some money. I don't have no money. But what I'm saying is, girl, I also understand how it works. So girl, like when these women get these child support checks, yes, it's going towards the car note and the car and the house, the mortgage, the rent, the gas. Yes, because that all supports your child. Like I think that I think a lot of y'all really be thinking that just child support is supposed to go to school clothes, a couple of outfits. No, it's more than that. It really is more than that. So when you see these rich people, these kids receiving these big amounts, yes, they're going to receive those big amounts because one is based off of income. Two is based off of where you live, right? And then three, they start to factor in their lifestyle. You know? And again, we just talking. We don't even have to talk about Jesse. I think as fine as Jesse is, I think Jesse low key trifling. I do, because it's even hard for me to wrap my brain around. At your big ass age, why would you decide to up and quit this job because you want to go now pursue your dream of Broadway when you got 2 kids? When you would think that, girl, I want to set my kids up. You know what I'm saying? He could already have a trust fund for the kids. I don't know. I just know that somebody said that a lot of that money that Aryn was getting a month for the child support was going into a trust fund for those kids. And again, I can easily say also that Aryn or Jesse don't give me real highfalutin, fabulous lifestyle. They look like they shop at Target, maybe Zara. You know, the same places we shop at, Zara, Target. You know what I'm saying? She still go to Marshall's to get her towels. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, no shade. But if you want to talk about them, I'll say this much. I can see both of them being petty. Yes, I can see it. I can see both of them being petty. I can see her being petty, and I can see him being petty. The nigga quit his whole job to go make $1,600 a week. And what if he quit his job? Like, I don't see y'all saying, oh, he quit his job. Like, I've seen a few people say that. Like, this nigga quit his job to get his child support payments reduced. I've seen people be a champion for him quitting his job, going to a lesser paying job, so that his child support payments are now where they are. Like, that's what y'all do for him. It's a hip hop parade. You ain't gotta pay that much child support. Now, bitch, you a bum, go get you a job. That's what you get. That's what they saying in the comment section. And I'm like, girl. Anyways. Since I'm here, girl, let's go ahead and just wrap this. Then we're gonna go ahead and talk, and then I'm going to get in my bed. I'm about to watch some more Queen of the South, and then y'all ain't gonna see me no more. Well, y'all might see me tomorrow. Hopefully, I can go get my haircut tomorrow. I wanted to text my friend, one of my friends from college, Marianne. I wanted to text her because we haven't hung. I haven't spoke to her in a long time. I haven't seen her in a long time. And I wanted to text her tomorrow and see if she wanted to go have some cocktails. Anyways. So yeah, I want to get my haircut. Magic Johnson on learning to accept his gay son, EJ. He changed me. Hold up. See, that's what I be talking about. Do I got the whole article? Okay, here we go. This is some of it. In a new interview with Variety ahead of the April 22 release of They Call Me Magic, an Apple TV Plus docuseries that covers his life and career, Johnson revealed that he initially struggled to come to terms with his son's sexual orientation. When you grow up in, let me make this bigger because I can't see it. Hold on. Here we go. When you grow up in team sports, you're thinking, is he going to play sports? Johnson says. And you know what's so crazy? I remember I worked with this one guy, and he was saying how he was a straight guy. He was saying how he can't wait to, have a family and have a son because he can't wait to be out and, be tossing football around and baseball around. And I said, well, what if he want to be, what if he want to be on the side being a cheerleader? Girl, because I think a lot of people have these thoughts of when I have a son, I can't wait to play basketball. But girl, what if your son want to be on the side cheering you on with your other son? Okay? Like, remember when Dr. Heavenly was like, you want a woman, she was talking to one of her sons, you want a woman like your mama? And I said, well, what if you want a man like his daddy? Okay? Anyways, and then when I saw that he liked dolls and to play dress up, what are you doing? I was out to all my friends, says EJ, who is now 29. My parents were the last people that I really had to talk to about it. It wasn't new for me, but they had to really take it in and digest it, especially my dad, because he was really the last person to talk to. I think it was just, I can't see that word. Girl, when I took the screenshot, my light blocked out the word. It was just for him to swallow in that conversation. A lot of just going back and forth, and he just was rattling off about things that weren't particularly nice. But he's not somebody who works great being cornered or surprised. He'd come up with stupid rules, no scarves in the house, EJ continues. But it's really not about scarves. It's really scarves. It's really about him seeing you be you. Tensions were high in the Johnsons' Beverly Hills home. For EJ, 17 at the time, those were his last few months with his family before he set off for newfound independence at NYU. But soon after Johnson visited him in New York, and the two repaired their relationship. I had only been gone for 2 months, EJ says. He picked me up in my dorm and I was like, oh, whatever, hey. And he hugged me so hard. He was like squeezing all the air out of me. That's when I knew there's nothing but love here. In 2013, after TMZ published photos of EJ in a black boa holding hands with a male friend, he decided to come out publicly. Now, fans from the LGBTQ community regularly reach out to EJ and his parents Magic and his mom Cookie to express their gratitude for how the family has embraced the community, as well as Johnson's HIV/AIDS activism. Cookie recalls, I remember a young man came up and said to me one day, I really want to thank you and your husband for what you're doing. I'm gay, but I didn't want to tell my parents. When I went away to college, I got HIV, but with the guys talking about this, bringing it to everyone's attention, it made me feel I'm going to be okay and I'm going to fight harder. But not everybody has been so accepting. You get the other side too, Johnson say. A lot of people don't love that I love my son. Still, that doesn't matter to Johnson. He changed me, Johnson says of EJ. He was so proud. This dude here is just so proud of who he is. As I grew older, as my wife talked to me, I couldn't judge EJ. I had to accept who he was and who he wanted to be. He actually helped me get there because he was so proud, Cookie said. Look in the mirror. I said, you're right, because I'm proud of who I am, and he got it from me. A lot of people don't. That's the part that stuck out to me. A lot of people don't love that I love my son. You know how many times I see people with disappointment in the comments that they write online whenever someone, in the past has posted something about EJ Johnson, whether it's, oh, I know his daddy disappointed that he ain't on the basketball court. It's always some type of disappointment, right? When people talk about Zaya Wade, Dwayne Wade's daughter, a lot of people really are bothered that these black men still love their trans kids or gay sons. They don't like it. They don't like it. That's why when I do see the couple of, when I see the Dwayne Wades and the Magic Johnsons, I go up in that aspect. Dwayne Wade. We still got a question mark on Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, but girl, they've been married for a long time. I don't know how they got together, but we still know there's still some questions. We're gonna leave it alone though. But I go up for them in that, in that aspect because of how they accept their children. Because a lot of people don't accept their children when they find out that they're gay, and a lot of people don't grow up, especially if you're black, you don't grow up in the nicest environment, right? And it's so crazy because usually your family and the people you grew up with, they know you gay before you know you gay. Okay? So it's kind of like, girl, why y'all be acting so surprised when y'all find out, girl, we one of the girls? Y'all already knew that Lil James was gay. Y'all already knew Lil Kevin was gay. Y'all knew it. So why y'all be acting surprised? They knew it in high school, in middle school. That's why they pick on us, because they know something ain't right. I thought I saw Rodney twisted a little bit. I thought, did you see his hand? Did you see when he was standing there with his hand like this? You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to. I don't know, girl. It's a mess, girl. I just hope that more people are like Magic Johnson and Dwayne. What's his name? Dwayne Wade. When it comes to the LGBTQ children, because the truth of the matter is, you just don't like the fact that they are attracted to men, or they may say that they feel different than the gender that was assigned to them at birth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what y'all don't like. Like, you don't like your son because he's gay. You have a problem with your son because he's gay. Like, that's it. Like, and it's so crazy because when you think of the things that your son could be, like, y'all don't care. Like, a gay person will get more hate than Boosie, and Boosie had his kids violated. I'm spitting all in y'all face. That's how bad it is. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's just the way it is. It's kind of like you have to get to a point where, and it took me a while to get to the point where and the thing is like, I don't know, girl. You just never get to, I was about to start rambling, girl. You just never get to a point where you're just like 100% comfortable. Because I don't think I'll ever be 100% comfortable in my sexuality, because it was always taught to me that it's wrong, wrong, wrong. But like I had to wake up one day and I refuse to like not be happy and not, live my life to the fullest, because that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to get on YouTube. I mean, I always wanted to get on YouTube, but one of the reasons that held me back from getting on YouTube, because I knew people was gonna know I was gay. Girl, it wasn't no way. She gonna come out. Okay, no matter how much I try to make my voice deep, no matter how much I might try to be still, she gonna twinkle out. She coming out, okay? She coming out. She gonna come out. Whether it's 10 minutes into the video, whether it's 4 minutes, she gonna come out. Okay? Remember when Philip was sitting at that table? Like when she started coming out of Philip, baby Philip was shaking. I am upset. Right. I said, there she go. Come on out, come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light. Anyways, girl. I don't even want to talk about that because I started crying. Girl, y'all know I get real sensitive over here. Whew, girl. What else? Oh, I had something else I wanted to talk about. Hold up. Oh, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Girl. So it's official. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are Affleck. Is it Affleck? Ben Affleck are engaged. They say 1 year. Hold up. Treat me like a treat me. Hey. Girl, this is my song. I don't care what nobody say. You know I go for that little bitch. I love Chloe. Girl. Jennifer Lopez confirmed second engagement to Ben Affleck 1 year after calling off wedding plans with Alex Rodriguez. Let me just say something. Jennifer Lopez needs to go lay on somebody's couch. That bitch. When I tell you, I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I don't want to offend nobody. I don't. But I do feel like it's one thing for people who want to be in a relationship. Like, oh yeah, I want to be in a partnership. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be a wife, blah, blah, blah. But I think it is something problematic with people who cannot be by themselves. When I tell you Jennifer Lopez only stays out of a relationship for that long, mama gonna have a man. It don't matter. Either she fucking a background dancer, girl, that's an HR nightmare. Either she fucking a background dancer, Casper with his little fine ass. I would have fucked Casper too. Girl, is she gonna have a man? I think something wrong with Jennifer. Jennifer, you need to go down on the couch and get down to the bottom of it. Why can't you be alone? Why do you have to just have a man? I think something wrong with that. I do. Wendy Williams the same way. You see, that bitch whole empire came crumbling down over Kelvin. Girl. I just want Jennifer to go get some help. Girl, yes, I'm not no doctor. But we all pretend to, to be one sometimes, all right? I think something is wrong with Jennifer. I do. I always look at people a little sideways when they hop out of relationship. Like, girl, you're always like with someone. Girl, you ain't never been, I don't think Jennifer Lopez has ever been single for more than a few months at a time. Girl, she's literally hopping into a relationship. Girl, how do you go from being engaged, which means I'm assuming that you were in love with this person, about to get married, to, girl, people saying you broke up, to y'all releasing a statement saying that no, we're okay, right? To you then actually breaking up, to you then, girl, getting back with your ex, having a boyfriend, and now you're engaged again, all within 365 days. Treat me like a treat me. Anyways, I'm gone. I'm about to go here and watch Queen of the South, and I've been sitting here T-shirt and my panties on, just how you like it. Waiting for you. You can't deny it. T-shirt and my panties on. Picture this. I'm in my bed, but excited, soaking wet, thinking about the things I like to do. I'm moving on when it comes to freaking you. Girl, that's my song, girl. Girl, that's my song. And what's the other song? Ooh, Nasty Grind. My Nasty Grind. Girl, one of my old friends, one of my best friends from high school, he got me into that song. I remember he posted it on his Facebook years ago. And I was like, girl, what is this? Oh no, I think he posted it that he liked the song. And I was like, Nasty Grind. And I put that on. I was like, yeah, Adina got some hits, baby. Adina Howard got some hits, okay? Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.